this battle is not worth showing because I have so many troops that I can just overrun these guys. He even has doubtful courage. So that should be interesting. Natural born leader and doubtful courage. I don't know, but that kind of seems contradiction. That kind of contradicts both of them. Anyhow, I'll play this battle. I'll meet you back on the campaign map. Well, as expected, I won a pretty decent victory. So let's garrison. So right now, Captain Alexander has basically a full-fledged force of some barbarian infantry, lots of hoplites, and 2 barbarian cav units. Very good. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I think I could deal with these troops over here with just these 2 units of militia hoplites. So this is a pretty small scale battle, not worth showing. So I'll meet you back on the campaign map. Yep, won that battle. However, again, I wasn't really able to bring upon a decisive defeat upon them. So I'm gonna, you see that they still have the armies left. So I'm gonna have to continue pushing forward with Captain Alexander here. I find it coincidental. We have an army under Captain Alexander, who started off in Asia Minor and now is pushing eastwards in trying to take over Asia Minor. Kind of coincidental. Reminds you of anyone? I don't know. I can't think of any person right now. Anyhow, looks like I'm taking over this city. I know I forgot to look around for any rebel troops that may have spawned. We have Scythian troops here. I think I'm gonna send these guys actually out to rendezvous with these Illyrians here. These troops here. Got a rebel army spawn here. 1 rebel general, 3 peasants. That's not gonna do much. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna do much. 2 Eastern infantry, 1 horse archer, and 2 peasants. I doubt we're gonna take over that city with those units. So I don't want to pay for the upkeep, so I'm just gonna disband. Not bother. Even if I make a victory against them, I'll just make another front for me to fight in. I don't want to do that right now. Let's look at the east. We have a few troops here. It looks like we have a rebel spawn here. Oh man, Balearic Slingers, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. However, we can't really win any victories with that. Oh. We have a British Navy here, time to deal with it. Let's see, across Italy, over there. Let's go south over here. We have a rebel army. Just 2 peasants, 1 Numidian javelin man. That's not gonna do a lot. Let's see. I guess that's all the rebel armies that's gonna come. So I'm just gonna end the turn and see what happens next. These guys are gonna die. Yeah, these guys are not gonna last. This 1 unit is not gonna last, so auto resolve. I lost 1 city right there. Yeah, don't be discouraged though, because I'm focusing on elsewhere. So no, I don't need anything there. Philippos. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like we have 2 generals, Captain Aram, and we have Philippos and Aram, both just basically spawned in Scythia. That's interesting. Let's see, barracks there, Build Love Shrine, then build stables, build more hoplites. Halicarnassus, nothing. Suddies, nothing. Kydonia, I don't think so, yeah. Roads, build some roads and roads. Gonna build probably a communal farming. I need more population. For Elysium, I'm gonna build a few mines. Yeah, mines would be okay. Let's see. Now let's have a look around and see if any rebel spawns. Yeah, it's kind of annoying to look around every turn. A rebel army there, that's not gonna do much. Let's go commit suicide. Let's see. We have 2 rebel armies here, just a bunch of peasants. They're not gonna do anything though, so gonna disband them. Let's see. Nothing. No. Oh, we have a rebel spawn up here. Actually, we have quite a few rebels up here, actually. Wow, 3. But, these guys have cataphracts, so that's not gonna bode very well for me. I could combine them for Eastern Infantry. That might be enough to take care to attack, but I don't know if it's gonna accomplish anything. Same thing with up here. I'm paying for the upkeep of these guys, so yeah. This guy's a rebel general. I might want to combine these 2 armies right here. You could see, here's an example of one of those generals that has the general picture, has the traits. They could construct forts, they could recruit mercenaries. However, this general is in a Scythian horse archer unit, so that's pretty strange. Let's see, I might be able to take that city, but that's just a very minor city. It's not very vital. I might want to combine these troops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna combine these armies right here. And actually, I don't know. I don't think so. This isn't. They're not gonna. Yeah, I'll change my mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna bother. The Scythian front doesn't matter anyway. Let's see. Build a few more hoplites there. Let's go and merge some of these Illyrian mercenaries. There we go. That's all set. I think that's all the armies that I have. I'm going to disband all these units here. I don't think they're gonna be useful. I mean, if they had spawned in Egypt, I totally would have kept them, but they spawn in an area that's very far away, and it's not worth fighting, in my opinion. Let's see, we have a few armies of Pontus right in front of us. Let's garrison the city. These troops attack Spartacus. I'm thinking of bypassing them. Yeah, actually, well, what the hell, I'll attack them. So again, we're gonna fight Spartacus, which is kind of boring in my opinion. So I'll see you guys after I finish the battle. So that battle was essentially just setting up my phalanx right in front of the enemy and shooting the enemy down with tons of arrows, because I have Rhodian Singers, Cretans, and Archer Warbands, which are basically like regular archers, except the Archer Warbands a bit better. They have a bit more. They have more armor, you could see, and they're a bit more expensive. But it's still worth to bring them. Let's see. I think that's the end of this turn, maybe? No, I still have Alexandria take over. So I think I'm gonna attack Alexandria. This should be an interesting fight. So I guess I'll show you what I usually do with this huge, you know, army that I have. I'll meet you on the battle map. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so what I usually do, as you probably see me do in my Scipio campaign, is immediately organize all my troops based upon what they do. Like these Bedouin warriors, I want to keep them at the back. Same thing with these Arab cav right there, and I want to keep them separated and group all these horse archer units, group all these archer units, group all these infantry units, so that you can see down here that my troops are organized like so. I personally think this is really useful, especially even if in like in a multiplayer battle. Knowing these little tricks can become pretty useful when you're heavily micromanaging your troops. This formation. I don't want to use Judean zealots as units to break through the doors, to break through the walls, because Judean zealots have basically no armor and they will die very easily against missiles. Eastern infantry, however, have a bit of armor, so they will die against missiles, but not as badly as zealots. Might as well let these Judean zealots stay back. Move these archers up. Put them on flame mode. Send these horse archers up. Probably in loose formation, like so. So it looks beautiful. So you can see I have a total of 8 missile units ready to attack the enemy. And that's what they'll do. So I moved my archer units up like so. Moved my horse archer units at the back like so. Actually, it doesn't hurt to send these archers a bit more up like so. Move one up, and then I'll totally shower the enemy with tons of missiles. Like what the Persian embassy said before the Battle of Thermopylae, we will rain, the sky will turn black with arrows or something like that. And the Spartan replied, then we will fight them in the shade. So now let's see the Egyptians fight my troops in the shade while I shoot flaming missiles at them. Immediately you see a lot of these troops just died on the first volley. And it looks like the Egyptian bowmen are returning fire. No, they're not. It looks like these Egyptian chariot general unit is going to return fire at my archers. So some of my archers are going to drop, but that's not going to matter too much. What the frick? Apparently they opened the door for me. I don't know why. Okay, fine by me. I'm going to rush all my troops in then. If they're gonna open the door for me like this, then I might as well take advantage of it. So immediately I'm gonna send my troops out. Get all my zealots to rush the gate here, and get all these Eastern infantry out just to rush the gates here. I'm gonna send my general up to inspire my troops, and possibly to throw a few javelins into the mix. So although chariots can be very strong, you can see here that even mere Eastern infantry can kill Egyptian chariots very easily. So you can see there, that's because these chariots really need to maneuver in order to be effective. I'm just gonna retreat my dudes like so. I want these guys to come closer so I could just shower them even more with missiles. I want to minimize casualties, so I think it's probably best for me to withdraw my men. Or not, looks like these guys are going to just run away. Well, that's fine by me. immediately I'm gonna send my Eastern infantry up in front, because that's what they like to do the best. My Judean zealots will follow from behind, and I think this is a good opportunity to send my archers in the mix. So I think I'll just skip ahead and wait until something more interesting happens. Well, apparently these Egyptian troops are just weaning in and out, doing God knows what. The AI is very confused on what to do apparently. That's fine by me, I guess. The only problem is my Eastern infantry here are just acting like dimwits and just standing there. So I'm gonna have to manually run them in order for them to be effective. The problem is all my Judean zealots you can see here are being shot by missiles, and that's not the best situation I want them to be in. I mean, I think my best bet would be to send these guys up in melee. Oh crap, my Eastern infantry unit routed actually. That's strange. Well, these guys will come back from routing. They won't take too much damage because they're running back through my men. And my men are obviously not going to kill them. Or at least I hope not. So now it's going to turn out to be like a grind fest. Oh man, that's not the battle I want to be in. Oh, I accidentally selected my rebel general. I don't want him to get killed accidentally. Might want to send him up though. Apparently the Eastern infantry unit is still routing. I wonder when it'll come back. Head-to-head slog is probably not the best situation for these guys to be in. Definitely not. Let's see at the back here. It's very soft target, so I might probably might need to send my cav up here. It's so painful to watch my Eastern infantry take the city because it's like they're taking it inch by inch only. They're paying so much in lives. Let's target that chariot archer unit. Well, apparently the audio timed out. Well, I guess you guys will know what's gonna happen in this fight. It looks like all the enemy has left are these missile troops, and they're not gonna bode well against my infantry, even if my infantry suck eggs. So I'll meet you guys back on the campaign map. Alright then, showing you the results screen. Well, let's see. I took the city, but I took it like I lost a lot of men. You can see here that I only have 2,500 men remaining out of my original about 3,000 men. So I got a fair number of casualties. However, in this city, I could hopefully retrain some of these Eastern infantry. So it's not all loss. I lost a lot of Judean zealots though, but all my archer units are pretty much fine. So that should be good. I'll meet you guys back on the campaign map. So Alexandria, the first Egyptian city, is taken. The ancient city of Alexander the Great, just taken, just like that. And stupidly enough, there are no places to retrain my units. So I'm just gonna garrison a peasant there, build a barracks. I can't retrain my zealots. I can't retrain my Eastern infantry because this city is full of crap. Nothing in the city. So let's see. There's a huge Egyptian army here, and I'm afraid that it might attack me. Anyhow, I think I'll go ahead and attack Memphis right away. Alexandria will be garrisoned by a few peasants, kind of like a skeleton garrison. Siege the city. Hopefully these Egyptian armies come out and attack me. I would like that to happen. And I captured the Pharaoh's lighthouse of Alexandria. Good for me. And build another hoplite unit and then I'll be set essentially. Oh, 3 units in Naked Fanatics. No, that's not going to be useful. So yeah, build a few more units of hoplites, then send them to Thrace. Some militia cav units being built there, and I'll end the turn and see what happens next. Looks like Palmyra just got taken by the Seleucids. Ooh. And it looks like these Egyptians are actually going to attack me on the field of battle. I would really like that. That's really good for me. So I'll meet you guys in the battle map. So this is probably the first battle I really show you on the field. With this huge army at least. Now, this army, in my opinion, is a pain in the butt to really defend, to really play with. Because look at this, you have, well, it's not as bad, I would say. You just have these light Eastern infantry and these light archer units, and in battles with armies like this, you need to take advantage of your archers. Because your archers are basically your lifeline. They're gonna decide you the battle essentially. These infantry, on the other hand, are only there to protect your archers. They're not really good for head-to-head infantry fights.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
So immediately I see these troops are pretty much isolated. So I'm gonna quickly engage them with my troops there. Get them to run. See some troops over here, which is fine by me. Although these guys are looks like the Egyptians brought stronger units because these guys are Nile spearmen. They're basically like hoplites. I think they're statistically similar to hoplites. While these Numidian mercenaries are basically like mercenary hoplites. So these guys are a bit better than Nubian mercenaries. I mean Nubian spearmen. So we have 2 Nile spearmen there. They're gonna get slaughtered. Send my Arab cab out to chase down these slingers. Get my Bedouin warriors into position. I'm going to position my archers so they'll be facing that army there.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
So I'm positioning my infantry so I have to force the AI to face my infantry, or they'll be showered from arrows in behind. Oh crud! My Arab crap. My Arab cav unit just got caught. That's not very good.
And drive them from the battlefield.
So I'm going to send my cav out to chase down these troops. So get my archers here to fire at these troops here. Hopefully do as much damage as I can. Get my horse archers into position. Cab chase down that slinger unit. Good, very good. Yeah, Bedouin warriors are pretty slow. Very slow, crud.
The enemy general
So
is
that's the enemy general
How
slayed.
can they fear us? It is time to press the attack.
So it looks like this Desert Axeman unit is charging my Judean Zealots on this flank. I need to quickly flank in order to win this battle. I'll just target these Nile Spearman units. Yeah, it looks like my infantry in the middle are routing. That really sucks. Oh, dang. So my infantry, being the true heroes, turn tail and run. So I basically, oh, it looks like the enemy king ran.
Or had they more backbone?
This is like, seeing that the enemy king's running away. Hopefully I could pot shot him with one of my archers. Doesn't look like it. Take a hammer and ammo that now spearman unit. Squish. That now spearman unit is devastated. So at this point I'm gonna tell all my archers to stop firing and chase all these troops down with my cav units. Let's see how many men I lost. I lost about
The enemy army is in flight.
14% of my men. It's actually not bad. I thought worse. Looks like a lot of my infantry units came back from routing. There's still a pretty good strength. So that's the battle. I'm gonna chase down all these troops and I'll skip to the results screen.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is
I have to laugh at that every single time. Horrible voice acting. Anyhow, we lost about 400 of our men. It looks like, no, about 300, and we killed most of the enemy troops. So that's a very good victory for us. And it looks like the Seleucid Empire is gonna go attack Bostra. What the hell? Looks like we had a rebel army up here actually. Oh, I didn't notice that. Unresolved. I don't need to fight that battle. Oh, crud. Ugh. So right now it looks like the Scythians have actually attacked my Amazon ladies right here. Oh man. It looks like I'm gonna have to fight this battle in order to get at least some of these Amazon cherries to live. But I think that's another time, so I'm going to end this Let's Play for now, and I hope you enjoyed watching, I hope you subscribe, I hope you rate it, I hope you comment on it, and I hope you enjoy these parts, and thanks for watching.